Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 2025 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing wash over you, and then unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, and a bonus card. Fantastic, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see. Just put that down a bit. So let's see what the tarot has to say. But also, before we dive into the tarot, let's talk about this moon for just a minute. It is the pink moon. I feel like bringing that up because it is my favorite color, pink and green. Those are my colors. And so the pink moon, it represents the blooming of the flowers if you're in the northern hemisphere in spring. So I think that's just very pretty, just a very calm, beautiful imagery to go with a very calm, very chill, very beautiful moon. This full moon is in Libra. It is a micro moon. It is the furthest moon from it appears to be the furthest moon from the Earth in 2025. It just brings such chill vibes. It's all about balance. It's all about beauty. It's all about relationships. It's all about finding your inner harmony. It's just really cool. And it pairs so well with the sun in Aries, which is all about fierceness and going after what it is that you want and independence and really, kind of like defining yourself from others. And then Libra energy is all about collaboration and, coming together. So it's like, you could be fierce, but also like connect. And I love that. So it's a gentle element. And then we're also coming out of Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde, which is fantastic. We feel like we're coming home again, right? Everything's not being confused. We're not saying, you don't understand me. And then our relationships aren't being tested, left, right, and center. We're getting into fights and we don't even know why. So yeah, that's really nice. So let's see here at our center, the situation here is patience. This is Sagittarius energy, temperance in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Here it is called patience, and it is all about balance. It's all about harmony, and that's what Libra represents. Like, this is the other justice card, right? Libra is represented by justice, and then Sagittarius represents truth. So our truth is coming forward. We're finding balance. We're finding harmony within ourselves. It then brings us to the challenge, which is the call. And it's answering the call, right? It is judgment in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It is rising up. It is being empowered. It is being emboldened. It's coming out of the box that we somehow have found ourselves in and don't want to be in anymore. It's like, ooh, this doesn't fit. Why am I here? It moves us there to where we need to focus. And it's the Three of Wands. It's collaboration. It's coming together. It's looking at things in a different way. It's new paths opening up. And that's where we're focusing. We're like, I want to expand. And we could be saying to ourselves, like, I want to expand my relationships. I want to expand my friendships. I want to expand my, my business. I want to expand. Like, I want there to be more here. And so you'll see, like, people will be coming into your life. People will be leaving your life. You'll be coming into things, moving out of things, finding what fits, what doesn't fit. It's going to be really beautiful. It's like this beautiful dance, and you're just finding like the right partners. It moves us then to what we're leaving behind. And this is the Page of Pentacles. And this is us, in this real big learning. Yeah, in this real big time of learning, taking everything in, looking at everything in a different way. We're represented by the Pentacles, right? Because we're Earth sign energy, the Page of Earth. We are looking at things in a different way. We've been planting seeds. We've been asking questions. We've been diving deeper. And Spirit's like, okay, you've learned. You're not that student anymore. And that can be overwhelming for us. It's because it's like, oh, wait, now I have to do this by myself, right? But it's also going to be very, it's going to be very empowering. It's going to be very emboldening to say, oh, okay, I can try this. I can move forward this way. It brings us then to our strength, which is the moon. And I love that the moon comes up as your strength. Now, the moon itself in the tarot represents Pisces energy, time frame February 19th to March 20th. But the moon is the moon. We're in Libra energy, right? It's the moon in Libra coming forward. It's recognizing the different faces of the moon, but it's also recognizing the different faces of ourselves, what we want, what we're developing, where it is that we want to be. We're looking at secrets. We're looking at questions. We're looking at things in a different light and in a different way. So that's going to be very important. That's going to be very empowering as well. And we're also going to be like riding the waves of things, looking at things, like, because I'm just seeing that link between the moon and the tides. And we're going to be riding the waves of certain things. It's kind of like, don't fight it, move with it. And that's going to be a big part of this moon for us, Capricorn, because sometimes we like to fight things, to be in a certain box, to be just a certain way, because we're ruled by Saturn, right? Saturn is all about rules and structures, and it needs to be like this. Pisces energy, ruler of the unseen world, is ruled by Neptune, ruler of the unseen world, right? So it's all about dreams and deeper connections and creativity. And Libra is ruled by Venus, which is all about love and connection. So Saturn coming in and saying, okay, these are the rules, right? And then, beautiful Libra energy, not that Capricorn energy isn't beautiful, right? But it's that the rules, the structures that we all need. But then we have, kind of like mischievous Pisces energy coming in and being like, well, what about these dreams? And then Libra energy coming in about, what about love? And Saturn's kind of like, well, can we just follow the rules? Like, can we just look at things and be practical about it? And then you're going to say, well, what about this love? And what about this? What about these dreams? And what about mixing them together? And, this is also a fantastic moon for a schedule, for making a schedule for yourself. If you're somebody like me who's like, no, schedules. Even though I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, I'm like, schedules, awful. But they're helpful. And you're going to see that during this time. It's like, oh, this is helpful. Oh, look at this. I could do this. Oh, look at that. I could do that. So that's going to be a big deal. And then it moves us to the energy that's the near future, and it's healing from wounds. Now, it can also be looking at hurts and pains and disappointments and feeling like you have this moment of feeling like, why do these things happen to me? Like, why do bad things happen to me? I'm a good person, and you can have that moment of just being hit by like, oh man, that stunk. Like, that wasn't fair. But then you're also going to then in the next breath be like, oh, but look how far I've come, and look at what I've achieved, and look at how I've moved this forward. So that's going to be really cool, where it's like, I'm releasing this pain. You don't get to rule me anymore. And the advice for this time is the Queen of Swords, who is coming up very powerfully, has come up a lot during this moon. And the Queen of Swords, yes, represents Libra energy, because Libra is an air sign energy ruled by the swords in the minor arcana. And it's embracing your voice. It's looking at things in a very different way. And it's also saying, sometimes I need to be fierce, right? So sometimes we can feel bad and we can be like, oh no, I can't say that, I can't do that, type of thing. But we're going to be looking at things now. It's like, no, sometimes you need to be fierce. It's like that cruel to be kind, but it's not being mean, right? And I know cruel is like worse than mean, but it's like sometimes you have to say certain things. Sometimes you have to, put your foot down in order to move things forward, or in order to keep things safe, right? And so, yes, you'll have to embrace that. And you have been embracing that, because you'll find that you're usually the person who's like, okay, guys, let's keep things like structured or focused, or, let's bring it back on track. It's just your nature. Again, it's that Saturn, it's that beautiful Saturn coming forward. And with the Queen of Swords, she usually gets called, the witch with a B, word in when people read the tarot, because she is so fierce, but she's put in her 10,000 hours, right? She's become a master of the sword, of the mind, of the words. She knows her worth. And that's what we're going to see for ourselves. Like, the advice is know your worth. You might have to step on some toes. You might say things in a way that people are like, oh, clutch my pearls, that hurt my feelings. But sometimes you have to be a bit blunt. And you can find, the advice for this time, you might find that you get into a bit of an argument with somebody, all right? Because you are being a bit blunt. You're saying things, and you're saying what needs to be seen, and the person can be like, that's not nice, I don't like this. And then they'll come back and be like, oh, okay. But you have to give them time to cool down. So don't expect it instantaneously. You do need to give them time to cool down. But it doesn't mean we go and step on everybody's toes, type of thing. But we do have to kind of call it like I see it, because people will know, okay, you know what? You are being fair, right? You do this to everybody, right? You're saying it as you see it. You're looking at it in a very specific way. This is how it is. And that's going to be very important for you. You're also masked here, like just a little bit with the Queen of Swords. She just has a little mask on her face. I know it comes out with the wings, but the wings are to the side. But here with the mask, it's very gentle. It's not, obtrusively noticeable. And so we're going to find that we hold back a little bit during this moon. It's like we keep some things to ourselves, like just a little bit of a mask. Like, you don't need to know everything about me. And people are going to find that intriguing. And you're going to find that comforting. It moves us then to the environment. And that is the Two of Cups. And the environment is healing, beautiful love. The environment is calmer, is gentler, is like the sense of healing and coming together. It can also be romance. If you're looking for somebody, I don't see this so much as romance as it is strengthening the relationships that you have. But if you are looking for somebody, don't think, oh no, it's not going to happen. No, things are going to happen very gently, but it's not going to be like all of a sudden, you're in this hot and heavy romance. It's going to be a lot more subtle. It's going to take its time. It's going to be a slow build. It moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And this is the Strength card. This is very strong Leo energy. Time frame is July 23rd to August 22nd. And we are going to see that strength comes through kindness. Strength comes through love. And we are going to find that our greatest strength is the power of our heart and the power of our intuition. It moves us then to the possible outcome. And this is the Four of Pentacles. And the outcome for us is going to be twofold. So first, we're going to see things, and we're going to see this energy that has been draining us. Like, we just become more aware of it during this moon. It's like, oh, I don't like this. I'm releasing it. Okay. And then it's also going to be where are my chakra energies opened, that they're just like bleeding out energy, right? So it's just like energy drain, especially if you're a healer, especially if you're a giver, right? Where is it that psychically, spiritually, you're not protecting yourself and you're being drained? So it's like, it's noticing where people are demanding too much from you, and it's noticing where people's negative words have taken a toll on you. And then it is also noticing where your innate nature, as an empath, as a healer, as, a light worker, to heal, to connect, is not being turned off. You're always connecting. You're always pushing things forward, like to heal people, to connect with people. And you're not looking at your own needs and what you need and what you want, and like how to protect yourself. So that's going to be very important here. I remember when I was learning tarot, forever ago, and one of my teachers said, you need, like, she said, a prayer or something, like a prayer, a poem or something, to connect yourself to spirit. She goes, but then you need one to close it off, or else you're always being connected and you're always being drained. And that's what I'm seeing for you. It's like you're always being connected, you're always being drained. So here, and it can also be like with work, it can be with family. It's like you're always connecting, you're always being drained. You have to like hang up that phone call, or else it's just going and going and going. And you're trying to listen to them while you're trying to do everything else. Or you always have the door open, right? So people are just coming in and you're like, no, you can't come into my house, but the door isn't closed. Close the door, right? And then your bonus card is the Eight of Wands. Everything's going to move very quickly. You have the repeat of the number 8 here. So you're also taking things very seriously, which is just a Sagittarius, part of a Sagittarius nature, but we kind of have to step back a little bit and say, it's not that serious. It's not that big. It's not that serious. Calm down. And that's going to be really important. It's like, calm down, center yourself. And also connecting with that child energy, even though we're not going to have to constantly like learn and reconnect and everything like that. It's like re-upload everything. What we're going to find is that we do need to keep that childlike wonderment to us. That keeps things bright and fresh. It's like adding citrus to it. It's like, ooh, that's bright. That's fresh. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see here. What does Spirit have to say? Angels and spirit guides. This is the Oriole. And this says a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. It is a positive change, but you are going to be looking at creative things, creating things and creative things, and you're going to be really intrigued by certain things that you never thought of before. It was like, oh, well, that's not really intriguing, or oh, that looks messy. And now you're like, that looks like fun. Yeah, it might be messy, but it looks like fun. It's like, why not finger paint again, which I haven't done since I was like, 5. Why not go after this? So let's see what our chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is play. Yeah, that's exactly it. Finger paint, play, have fun. This is the heart chakra. It is letting joy and play back into your life, and just laughter. It's just like, it's like, I just want to have fun. Like, I just want to laugh. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, so you have 2 here. The Prince of Swords. So again, it's like things are moving fast. This is wanting things to move super, super fast. And Spirit's saying, take its time. Take your time. Things are moving fast enough, right? Or there's somebody pushing you faster, faster, faster. No, things are moving fast enough. And then the Two of Swords is that sense of we can be a little bit too rigid with ourselves. It's like, no, it has to be A or it has to be B. It has to be just like this. And Spirit's like, why? Why not look at it differently? Like, why not open up our mind and our thoughts and not, again, be rigid with ourselves? Or it's like, well, this is how it's always done. And then like this other little part of you is going to be like, well, then isn't it time for it to change? Like, isn't it more than time for things to change? It moves us then to our Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. And spirit guides, angels. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Okay. So we have here our path. Now, I love this with the path because who thinks their path is this rickety ladder going to a portal in the sky? Like, this looks so unsafe, right? This looks like, a safety violation waiting to happen. But here, it's like there's this real sense of your path. It's never going to be smooth. It's always going to be a little bit scary. It's always a little bit overwhelming. But look at where it sends you. Like, look at where it sends you. It connects you to the most extraordinary things. Who thinks of a portal in the sky? Who thinks of walking up being surrounded by stars? This is the time to go after the extraordinary. And our path is leading us to the extraordinary. So when you're like, it's not like everybody else, and we get frustrated and we get mad, and Spirit's like, of course it's not like everybody else. You weren't meant to be like everybody else. And it brings us then to wisdom. This is part of our wisdom, is that the path goes to the most extreme, beautiful places. And it brings us then to resilience. This moon is telling us, the path is wild, right? But it has made you wise. And you are so resilient, but you carry so much. Like here, she's carrying the world tree on her back. Do you need to do this? Or at least I always see this as the world tree. So if you know these cards, and you're like, Dane, that's not the world tree. To me, it is. It's like, I carry so much on my back. Now it's time to plant it. Now it's time to watch it grow. It's enough with like, but we have to find the perfect place, and I have to carry these burdens. It's like, why? Lighten the load and start enjoying. Start dancing, start laughing. Like, even if you're sitting there and you're like, it's so hard. It's like, now it's time to let the beautiful things in. And when we find people who, especially like, are older and laugh and have fun, and it's like, you found a treasure, right? You found a treasure. Be that treasure. It moves us then to bring love into the situation because nothing is yet set in stone. I love this. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah, things are reaching ahead and it's going to be intense and fiery and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Communication is key. You have to say what it is that you want. Spirit, yes, can read minds, but it's like you have to ask. So it's kind of like when you're working with, or you have a little kid and you know what it is that they want. And you're like, no, you have to ask for it. You have to say it out loud. You have to say it out loud. And then not to negate it within yourself. Oh, I'm not worthy. Oh, I can't do this. No, it's like, no, I want that purple crayon and that's it. And be like, I'm going to have it. Be like a 2-year-old. I'm going to have that purple crayon and I will, throw a fit until I get it. Like, I will demand it until it happens. 2-year-olds are awesome. They want what they want, and they're infuriating, absolutely. But could you imagine just absolutely believing that you deserve something as much as a 2-year-old deserves, like thinks they deserve that cookie or that crayon or whatever it is that they want at that moment? Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say subconsciously. Oh, this is the blue jay. I love blue jays. And it says, the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Yeah. I love that humility and control. Like, it's like, be humble within yourself, but also know that you're in control of this ship, right? You're saying what it is that you want. It brings us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is inspiration. It's time to be inspired. It's our sacral chakra. It's time to move in inspiration. The sacral chakra is our sensual energy. It is our creative energy. It's like, it's time to be inspired. It's time to dance. It's time to move. It's time to go for it. It's time to open up the doors. And it's like, it's a new dawn. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. It's the world, right? Do not be too of the world, right? Of the world means that you're buying into what everybody's selling. Oh, you need this. Oh, you need that. No, you don't need a lot. If I think about my grandma or my great grandma or even my mom, they didn't have as much as we have now. And they seemed perfectly happy. You know, my great grandma who made this runner, right? And I knew her. I was blessed enough to know her. She didn't have a lot. She came from nothing. She came to this country like dirt poor. And you never heard her talk about that. And it's like, oh, so do not be too much of the world, because the world is going to sell you a bag of goods. They're like, oh, but this will make you happy, and this will be this, and this will be that. And when you go against the grain, they'll make you feel bad about it. And Capricorn, it's like, no, this is my life. It ain't yours. Like, it is not yours. You know, you do not get to claim it. I get to claim it. And if that means you're going to dance under the moon tonight, you know, or, you know, during this full moon, do so. Or tonight, or whatever night you're watching this, like, do so. Let it be. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message. I don't know why dancing keeps on coming up. It's so important. It's like moving the body. It's letting the rhythm, like just letting the music be a part of you. And it can't even be like you haven't listened to music in a really long time and you're going to start and be like, why did I stop this? Like, this is awesome. It brings us then to the Emperor, right? The Emperor is Aries energy. We're in the Aries sun. It is power and tenacity and beauty and connection. And it's embracing our sacred masculine form, our sacred masculine self as we come together, as we heal with the Two of Cups. It's like, this is a powerful part of me. And then we have a lion's head with a warrior's body. We have a sword. We have, you know, gauntlets on. We have beautiful, you know, embroidered fabric. It's like, this is wealth. This is richness. This is power. This is what I'm embracing within myself. And nobody's going to tell me I can't do what I want to do. As long as I come from a place of love, compassion, healing, you know, as long as I do no harm, I move forward in power. It brings us then to our subconscious Luna message, which is the unexpected. This moon will bring us unexpected things. So believe in the impossible. I love that. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this moon and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon. Bye.